It's CCSD Today with your host, Erica Taylor. This week, we get an inside look at Ashley River Creative Arts Elementary School. Hear our exclusive interview with Principal Kathy Middleton. And learn how the arts are being integrated into everyday learning. CCSD Today starts right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to CCSD Today. I'm your host Everett German, filling in for Erica Taylor. Well, as you can see, CCSD Today makes a pit stop over in West Ashley. We'll visit Ashley River Creative Arts Elementary, one of the top 3 elementary schools in the state of South Carolina. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll go inside and hear and learn about all the great things going on at Ashley River Creative Arts Elementary. You're watching CCSD Today. We'll be right back.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond.
I'm Machen Amick.
And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year, but that won't be me.
Or me. I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Brought to you by Cruise Chevy. You've got a friend in the car business.
And welcome back everyone to CCSD Today. As you can see, we're over at Ashley River Creative Arts located in West Ashley. Ashley River, not only one of the top elementary schools in the Low Country, but also one of the top elementary schools in the state, and one of the people responsible for making it one of the best, the principal, Kathy Middleton, joining us here. And Ms. Middleton, first of all, thanks for opening your doors and letting us see Ashley River Creative Arts.
Oh, thank you. We're always happy to have anybody come and visit. We love having visitors.
Now, Ms. Middleton, talk about this school. It's been around for 30 years, a great history Ashley River Creative has.
30 years ago, Rosemarie Myers convinced the school board that we needed to offer some choice to parents, and she believed that arts integration was an exceptional way to reach the needs of all children. It didn't matter whether they were exceptional learners, children who had issues with learning. Everybody could learn through this approach to teaching. And that's all it is. It's an approach. It's how you teach. It's not necessarily that we teach anything different. It's how we teach it. So we have to do the same state standards that everybody else has to do, but we just try to approach it in ways that children can really identify with and engage in. So engagement is a huge issue. So we've been going for 30 years. And it's been a wonderful ride. Lots of great parents and supporters, lots of great supporters in the community, and the school district has been exceptional with their support of the school too.
Ms. Middleton, we talked about just the uniqueness of the curriculum here at Ashley River. Talk a little bit about, obviously, the academics, but also how you guys incorporate art as well.
Okay. Our regular education teachers write units of study, and those units of study are based on the state standards, but they use the arts to teach through. So they might pick a photographer or an artist or a musician, and they study their work in the classroom, but then through that they might learn about community helpers, or they might learn about the regions of the state, or they might learn whatever it is that the state standard gets them to do. In addition to that, the related arts teachers, our specialists in the arts, also do the same thing in their classroom. So it's a two-pronged approach that we want children getting it from both sides. And we're very lucky in that children here get to go to drama. They get to choose to do dance if they choose to. Every kindergarten class has a movement class with the dance teacher. But then starting in first grade, they can choose to go to dance if they want to. And then we also have Spanish, which is not really a language program as much as it is a cultural awareness program, even though she does teach a lot of language too along the way. But it's more just getting children to understand that there are lots of different people in the world, and they all have wonderful customs and ways of doing life, and learning to accept that as they go through. So we have lots of special areas for them to go to, and they get to go twice a week instead of once a week. So they go to music twice a week, art twice a week, Spanish, computer, drama, PE twice a week instead of once a week. So that really enhances their learning, but makes it a little bit harder for the classroom teacher. So she has to really integrate and make sure things fit together and make sense for kids to be able to learn.
You know, with a school somewhat as specialized as Ashley River, because of all of the unique things that you can learn that are offered here, A lot of people in Miss Middleton think it's somewhat of a private school, but you're very proud of not only the diversity, but the fact that basically if you come and sign up, you have a chance to have your students enrolled here at Ashley River.
Right now we're taking applications for next year, and we serve the West Ashley area of Charleston County. That is the only criteria for getting in.
Right.
You have to live West Ashley. And so we have over 800 people on our waiting list for all grades, right. Because once you apply, you stay in the lottery. And it's a pure lottery. It's pure luck. So we hope we do have a good representation of what West Ashley looks like here.
When you talk about being one of the top, if not the top elementary school in Charleston County, teachers are so important. Talk about your staff, because I know you take a lot of pride in the ladies and men that you have here teaching at Ashley River.
I think we have one of the hardest working staffs I've ever met. They are creative, they think outside the box, they problem solve, they work together really well as a team. We spend a lot of time in team planning. Not every classroom is going to look exactly alike, but they're doing the same concepts and they're doing the same ideas, but each teacher might put a little different spin on it. We do a lot of field trips. We have a lot of people come in to work with us. We have artist in residency programs. We have one going on right now with kindergarten where they're learning to make puppets and do plays with puppets. And some people may go, well, what has that got to do with anything? Well, number one, it builds their self-confidence. They have to use complete sentences when they talk, so it builds their language skills, it builds their imagination, and all of that's so important as they learn and become problem solvers as they grow up. But our teachers are incredible. They work really, really hard, and they really try every day to make sure it's a wonderful experience for children.
You talk about expressing themselves as kids. Fortunate enough to have obviously a stage here in your cafeteria, and one of your goals is to make sure every student has an opportunity to perform on stage. Talk about just that, I guess, incentive for kids to know that they can be themselves and express themselves, whether it be through song, dance, writing, whatever it may be.
Every PTA meeting, a grade level performs. So last Tuesday night, third grade performed, and they did 3 wonderful songs that they had rewritten about rocks. So all of their information that they're trying to learn about rocks was incorporated in this song. And I don't know about you, but if I have the radio on in my car and it's a song I haven't heard for 20 years, I can probably still remember all the words. So music is a very powerful tool for memory. And so if you learned all of that through a song, you're going to remember those facts much better than if you've just sat down and memorized those facts. So every PTA, there's a grade level that performs. So every grade level performs at some point during the year. And then we also, in 4th and 5th grade, have performing groups and clubs that children get to choose which one they want to participate in. They sign up for 6, and then they have to do some audition work, especially if it's the chorus or the drama troupe or the jazz troupe or some performing group. You have to have some ability to do that. And so they do go through a little audition process in 4th and 5th grade. But everybody gets into one of their choices in 4th and 5th grade, and that happens during the school day at 2:10. So it's built into the school day. So that's a great opportunity for them too.
You just mentioned PTA, of course, P for parents. Your parents support awesome here at the school.
It's a wonderful group of people. They go above and beyond, and they're always trying to say, you know, what can we do to help? What is it that you need? And just being parents and coming to PTA meetings, going on all those field trips, volunteering in the office. We don't have a receptionist anymore, and so having volunteers staff our front desk, because we have lots of people coming in and out every day. We have a strings group where parents have to come in for a class once a week, which is a huge commitment on their part. So we have volunteers coming in and out all day long. So our front office is a pretty busy place. So having that volunteer up there to welcome them, to make it a welcoming place, but also for security reasons too, it's really important. So, but the PTA is super supportive, and we're trying all kinds of fun and different things this year too.
Now, before we let you go, Ms. Middleton, you mentioned earlier it's the 30th anniversary. I believe you have a big celebration coming up. You want to give us a little tease as to what will be taking place, I guess, in 2015?
On February 20th, we're going to have an art walk. You know, they have art walks downtown.
Correct.
Well, we decided since it's an art school, we need to have an art walk. And so we're going to try to invite back anybody who's ever been to Ashley River. Many of those folks have never seen the new building. We're so proud of this building. We were in a really old building for a long time, and it was wonderful, and it suited us well, but we're so proud of this building and the things we're able to accomplish here. So we want anybody that ever went to Ashley River to come on February the 20th from 5:30 to 8:30. We're going to have food trucks outside so people can get food. We're going to have 30 stations that they can go to either see old yearbooks or, write on a timeline something they remember about Ashley River. We're going to have student performances. We're going to ask students from years ago to come back and do some performances. So it's going to be a wonderful night of just celebrating the fact that we've got 30 years of great history standing behind us.
Well, Ms. Middleton, sounds like things are going well here at Ashley River Creative. Can keep up the good work. And again, we talked about Ashley River being voted and ranked and rated as one of the top schools in the state. And also, obviously, that means one of the top, if not the top elementary school here in the Low Country. And this lady right here and her staff, obviously, primarily responsible for that. So, Ms. Middleton, thank you for joining us. And we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about one of those unique programs. We're going to sit down with Jeff Jordan. He's the drama teacher here at Ashley River Creative Arts, and get his thoughts and just take a little insight into what goes on in his class. You're watching CCSD Today. We're over at Ashley River Creative Arts. We'll be right back.
The law firm of Young Clement Rivers has been serving the Charleston Low Country since 1968. All of the lawyers of Young Clement Rivers are proud to be partners with the Charleston County School District. We're convinced that the hard work of the school district employees and staff prepares our young people to face the challenges of the future. We look forward to continuing our partnership and in helping the school district to meet its standard of excellence.
And welcome back, everyone, to CCSD Today. We're still over at Ashley River Creative Arts, located in West Ashley. Well, we just spoke with the principal, Kathy Middleton, and one of the programs she talked about was the drama program, and we're fortunate enough to be joined by the teacher, the leader of the drama program, that being Jeff Jordan. And Jeff, first of all, thanks so much for joining us on the show.
Oh, thank you for coming out. We're honored. Thank you.
Well, Jeff, let's talk about this drama program, a very unique program offered here at Ashley River Creative Arts. Tell us a little bit about the program.
Well, when I first started, I came to Ashley River 19 years ago as a visiting artist, as a theater teacher, and for a week. And they had full-time drama at the time, which is pretty unusual for an elementary school. But in that time, more and more schools right here in our area and across the state have started a program. So I'm honored to work and to be at a school that has a commitment to drama education at such a young age.
Creativity is so important in today's youth, and obviously the programs here and the writing. Just how important is drama in terms of that whole curriculum?
Well, just, the whole, I think that what's so great about being at a school that is an arts-focused school is that, art is a universal language. Art has been here since people figured out how to paint on the cave walls. People have had a basic need to imitate, to communicate, to create and innovate. And I think as we go forward, it's hard for us to know what kids need to know in terms of a body of knowledge, but if we can give them, higher order thinking skills through the arts and analysis and creative thinking and the ability to create, I think that's what's so powerful. I think that one thing that our program does is we raise very confident kids that aren't afraid to get up and to communicate and speak, which is so important.
You know, you have expressive writing where you can just kind of let it all out. Drama is obviously an opportunity to act out your feelings. I would imagine drama is probably one of the more popular classes on campus.
I'd like to think so. I have a good time, and we have fun. And I was telling a kid the other day, we're working on a character, and the character had to be loud and mean. And I kept saying, now I want you to be really loud, and I want you to be really mean when you say this. And then I stopped him and I said, guys, do you realize that you've got a teacher saying to you, be loud and mean? And it's okay because it was within the context of the story and the character. So I think it does. It allows you to have, and I always call it controlled chaos, because I think, you know, creating the arts, there's a lot of energy that goes on, and through, you know, controlled chaos, sometimes you allow them to create and to be able to express themselves in a controlled, hopefully somewhat controlled environment.
You have plays and the kids get to act out and stories and so forth and so on, but one of the cool, I guess, programs that you guys have is for the special needs. And at the end of the year, you write a play for our special needs kids here at Ashley River to perform. Talk about that. That's got to be pretty exciting.
It's been the best thing that I've done in 20 years. And we started because we had an artist, Miss Laura Rich, who's a good friend of Ashley River. She lives out in Oregon now, but she's on the artist roster. And she's a drumming artist, a musician, a storyteller. And she came and worked with our special needs kids. And after that, we started a special needs drama class, and it just seemed natural to take it to a play, and it's been one of my favorite projects. We have a great time. We kind of get to know what the strengths are for each kid. Some kids are great at rhythm, but they might not have verbal skills, and some kids have great verbal skills, but they might be confined to a wheelchair. So it's been a great way for people to see that everybody can, you know, benefit from arts education, and everybody can be a part of the story.
Now, this school is K through 5.
K through 5.
In terms of your teaching, how do you, I guess, separate a kindergarten acting skills from a 5th grader? How does that?
Well, actually, I work with 1st through 5th, and I also work with special needs. But, you know, it's great to see the kids because you kind of introduce basic skills at the lower levels. But I tell people that a lot of the acting skills that you work on, you're still going to be working, no matter if you're 5 or 95, you're still going to be working with the tools of the actor, the voice, the body, and the mind. But there is a nice way to see kids as they mature and as they get older. They some kids that you might think, don't really love this, and then the next year they come back and they do something and it blows you away. So you never know the seeds that are planted as kids get older and develop. But I think drama allows them, like you say, because you can level it to their needs. So.
Well, Mr. Jordan, we appreciate you taking some time and joining us here on the show and talking about this phenomenal program that we obviously have here at Ashley River Creative Arts, and best of luck to you.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for coming out.
All right, that's Jeff Jordan, the drama teacher here at Ashley River Creative Arts, and so we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little ballet, something that I have no ability to do at all. All right, you're watching CCSD Today at Ashley River Creative Arts. We'll be right back.
Some problems are tough. Reaching your customers shouldn't be. Blue Wave and Comcast have the creative edge to make you stand out from the crowd and connect with your customers. Whether you need a commercial for television, video for your website, or a custom-made website, we are the easy solution for every advertising problem.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond.
I'm Machen Amick. And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year, but that won't be me or me.
I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Brought to you by Cruise Subaru of Charleston. You've got a friend in the car business.
And welcome back, everyone, to CCSD Today. As you can see, we're still over at Ashley River Creative Arts, one of the top elementary schools, not only in Charleston, but also in the state. And now we're going to talk a little dance. We're joined by the dance instructor, dance teacher here at Ashley River, Brooke McMurray. And I know I said dance teacher, Miss McMurray, but you teach a lot of all different types of dances. Before we get into the, specifics, talk about all the different types of dances you teach.
Well, at Ashley River, 1st through 5th grade students are able to register for classical ballet, and I see all of kindergarten for creative movement, and then our special needs classes for basic movement.
All right, now let's get into ballet, something that, as anybody that knows me, I have no ballet skills at all. Tell us about your program here at ARCA.
Well, like I said, 1st through 5th graders can register for classical ballet, and I see them once a week for a class period, and we are working on ballet vocabulary. It's a comprehensive program, meaning everything builds from the year before. So they're learning a lot of French vocabulary, they're learning technique skills, sequencing and memorization skills. And then at the end of the year, we have a performance to sort of showcase and highlight the skills that they've learned for the year.
Now, I know for little ones, a lot may take ballet, obviously, as a class and outside, but that's pretty unique that you can actually, quote unquote, get it for free here at Ashley River Creek.
Absolutely. That's sort of an anomaly for us, and a wonderful experience for the kids to be able to do that and have that included in their school day.
Now, we're here obviously in the classroom, and as you can see, you have the balance bars and plenty of ample room for that. You see the ballet shoes as well. So when it comes to, I guess, the students, talk about a typical student that would want to obviously participate in any of your classes that you teach here at Ashley River.
Well, I sort of get students from all ranges. Obviously, there are children who enjoy movement and moving. They are children that sort of appreciate and do well with discipline, meaning like physical discipline. Right. They're creative children, but I do get children who are a little shy, and this is still a place where they can come and sort of feel independent and creative and have that outlet without having a voice and feeling too alone on stage.
And it's kind of unique because we spoke with Mr. Jordan earlier about drama and just talked about kids just being able to be themselves, and you just touched on it. Yeah, just another format, another class to basically just express yourself.
And it's a good area too that sort of builds something that's hard to teach for children, which is self-esteem. Even the kids that are shy and don't have as many outlets they feel like they can shine in, they always can in here. And then especially we see it at the end of every year when they have this showcase for everyone. They walk away feeling accomplished and like a star, and it does a lot for a kid's self-esteem. So it's a really special place to be and to grow in, I guess.
Now, normally when you think of ballet, you think of girls, little girls and leotards and ballet shoes, but I understand this year you actually started a new program for little boys here at Ashley River. Talk about that program and how that's going so far.
Well, we've always had boys that have been registered for ballet, but this is the first year we've had a boys-only class, which is nice for us because training for a boy is different than training for a girl. So now we're really able to focus on what boys focus on most, which is strength compared to some of the things that the girls do. So we have a boys-only class this year of about 14 boys, which is by far the most we've ever had. So it's pretty exciting.
A lot of people may not be aware from a professional standpoint, there are a lot of NFL players who take ballet and dance and between stretching and flexibility and obviously strength as you talked about. So maybe this might be a kind of a craze that may take off. You may see more and more little boys, I would imagine, taking ballet.
Maybe. It's great conditioning and it's great for footwork. So.
Well, that's obviously very important no matter what type of sport that you play. So again, just another phenomenal program offered here. And I guess before we go, Ms. McMurray, we talked about the uniqueness of being able to be taught here in school. There are not many other schools in Charleston County that offer ballet. Is ARCA the only one that offers it as a part of their curriculum?
I think that this year, North Charleston Creative Arts Elementary, they have a full-time dance teacher, and they are sort of our sister school right now, and they are implementing this program as well. And then there are a few other elementary schools that have dance programs working in this direction. So,
well, I tell you, Ms. Murray, what you've done is phenomenal. My obviously daughter goes to school here, and she loves taking your class, and we just appreciate all that you do with the little ones here at Ashley River Creative Arts, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, so that's Brooke McMurray, the dance instructor here at Ashley River, joining us here on the show. All right, we'll take a break. More of CCSD Today. We'll be right back.
I'm Jenna Dewan Tatum.
I'm Julia Ormond.
I'm Machen Amick.
And I'm Rachel Boston.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer.
Breast cancer will claim over 39,000 lives this year, but that won't be me or me.
I won't let that be me.
The end of breast cancer starts with me.
And you.
And you.
And you.
Go to mylifetime.com to get informed and involved.
Locally sponsored by Ford. Ford is in the race for the cure.
The law firm of Young Clement Rivers has been serving the Charleston Low Country since 1968. All of the lawyers of Young Clement Rivers are proud to be partners with the Charleston County School District. We are convinced that the hard work of the school district employees and staff prepares our young people to face the challenges of the future. We look forward to continuing our partnership and in helping the school district to meet its standard of excellence.
Here's a question for you. What does this look like? It may look like a blank screen, but it's really an opportunity for you to reach your customers. With a great television commercial, video for your website, or website design, Comcast and Blue Wave Productions can create the right message to get you noticed. Call today and take the opportunity to make your business stand out from the crowd.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our venture through Ashley River, and a special thank you to the principal, Kathy Middleton, for her hospitality and opening up her doors to what is really an outstanding elementary school here in the Low Country. Also, a special thank you to Jeff Jordan, the drama teacher here at ARCA, as well as Brooke McMurray, the dance instructor at the school. So for all of us here at CCSD Today, we say thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.